Hello everyone, and welcome to video number 3 in this video series, how to build an email list. In this video we're going to be going over lead magnets. Now, as the name suggests, it's something that pulls in a prospect, usually to become a subscriber. Now, they are used for other things, but in our case that's what we're going to be using it for. So let's have a look at why it's so important to have the right one, and also the different options when choosing one. And a bit later on I'm actually going to show you the tool that I use to create all of my lead magnets. Now, 5 or 6 years ago you could pretty much be quite lax with building lists. People were a lot more willing to part with their email address. You know, they wasn't too choosy. But nowadays people are much more protective of their email addresses. They won't just give out their email address willy-nilly. So the big question is why would somebody, if you're building a list, why would somebody want to give you their email address and subscribe to your list? What exactly are they going to get from it? Why is it worth them giving you their email address? So the answer is, for people to subscribe to your list, we need to initially offer them something of value, which is where the lead magnet comes in. So 3 of the most common lead magnets, and there are others, but these are really the most common ones, are ebooks, mini courses and software. So for me, I always use ebooks, as personally I believe they are by far the best lead magnets. There's going to be sometimes potential issues with software. Unless you are a programmer, you're going to have to purchase PLR software. Now, the problem is it may not have been updated for years. It can have bugs, and worst case scenario, your subscribers start to use this software and it does something to their PC or Mac. So it's really just too much hassle. Courses take a lot of planning and time to put together. And remember, we're giving value, so they've got to be well thought out. So ebooks, which really is my favourite, and I always use ebooks because they can be distributed over the internet. You can share them, you can add your links to them. If you use the right content, they can be evergreen. And lastly, if you use the right content, you're going to have a 100% unique ebook. Nobody in the world is going to have that particular ebook. So when we're creating our ebook, we need to make sure we're creating the right ebook for the right audience. So, for example, there's no point asking red wine drinkers to opt into your list by offering an ebook covering gin cocktails. Okay, it's just not going to work. Now, the small chart on the screen shows you a couple of examples. So, if, for example, you're promoting or selling protein powder, maybe your audience would be bodybuilders, and you would have an ebook title saying 6 ways to grow stubborn biceps. So do you think that if you was into bodybuilding and you were looking for protein powder, then that title would actually catch your eye? I think it probably would. Again, if you're promoting an MLM opportunity, your audience may be home biz op seekers or MLM internet marketers, etc. And if you had a title saying 6 insane recruiting techniques to explode your MLM business, again, that's probably going to get the attention of people that are in MLM opportunities. So when we're creating our ebook, we've got really 4 choices that we can choose to create our ebooks for our lead magnet. So let's take a look at the 4 options. So option number 1 is use a PLR ebook, public label rights ebook, and you can find these by searching on Google. And public label rights ebooks basically means that you have the rights to give them away, sell them, edit them, change them, pretty much do what you want with them, depending on the rights of the ebook, which it will state when you purchase it. So you can find these by going on Google and typing in PLR ebooks, and there is absolutely hundreds of sites selling them. Let's just click into one just so you can have a look. And they don't cost very much money. Saying that, $47, $37, but you can get them for $15. Now, the problem I have with PLR ebooks is that there are so many people using them. The internet can be flooded, so you can be giving away an ebook which the world and his dog has. They can be outdated. They may have affiliate links in them. The author might have put links in there, so you're helping to promote other people's promotions. And they may have been used hundreds or thousands of times for lead magnets. So that's really why I don't use them. The second option, you can pay somebody to create your ebook, such as Fiverr. So the issue with this is if you're going to get and remember, we're giving away quality here. We want to give away something that's going to give value to people. So if you're going to get somebody to create your ebook, you're going to be paying around $100. So this guy here on Fiverr will design and write a lead magnet ebook. So it's actually for that purpose. The basic 600 words is £92.94. So in dollars, that's probably about what's $130, $140. Standard £145, premium £189. So you can see this is going to get very, very expensive. The more lists you create, you're going to need a unique ebook for each one. So it's going to get pretty pricey. So probably not a good idea if you're trying to conserve money, and there's much far better ways of doing it, which I'll go over a bit later. The third option is to actually create one from scratch yourself. So you're going to create the whole ebook yourself. It means that you'll not only be writing the content, you're going to be designing and creating the front cover and graphics, which is very time consuming. And if you're not a graphic designer, you're going to end up paying for someone to design the front cover. So again, not really a great choice. Choice number 4, well, that is actually what I use to create my lead magnets and to knock out lead magnets one after the other. Great looking ebooks, and in the next video I'm going to show you exactly how I do that. So I'll see you in video number 4.